Morning everybody. You know, today we nearly didn't have a Zor video. Technical problems, Destiny wouldn't load on PC. We're currently on PlayStation right now, and this is the third time I've tried to get it to stream, so I don't know what's going on, but let's get on with it. Anyway, first things first, for new players, we're on Titan, that's where Zor is, and when you spawn into Titan, you're going to go to the rig, and we're going to travel basically over here to this side. He's in his little hut that he normally sits in, sort of a common place for him. So we saw some new Destiny content in there was like an Xbox show the other day, a reveal for the new Xbox that's coming out, and we got told that the game's being updated to 60 FPS on the new consoles, and we saw some of the new ICE content, which was quite nice looking, I must admit. Obviously if you're a PC player, yes, it's already 60 FPS or much higher, but the new consoles, it's going to be 60 FPS. So, where are we? Here we go. Here's Zor. What has he got? And of course, everything's been delayed now to November, so a bit of a gap. Okay, we've got a must-buy here straight away that I can see, guys. If you do not have SUNSHOT, you need to buy it. I use SUNSHOT quite a lot. I don't currently use it, but in the past I've used it a lot. Explosive rounds highlight targets, 29 shards. This is a really old weapon, but a really great weapon. It quite literally does blow up everything you shoot. Very, very powerful hand cannon. There is no more to it than that. It's just very powerful, very OP. If you look at the impact over here, it's right up. Pretty good range as well. Don't miss out. You don't have this weapon, definitely get this weapon. Okay, good start. Moving on. We have Lars Handshake for the Hunter. Liars? I said Lars. It's Saturday morning, it's very early. I've already had a lot of trouble. It's Liars. Okay. Cross counts regenerates health and deals extra damage. So you've got to be somebody that uses counters all the time to make this work. Using your arc melee ability or being hit by a melee attack will allow you to follow up with an extremely powerful melee counterpunch that will heal you. So in other words, you've got to be good with your timing, and it's a healing type thing for the Hunter. So, you know, there's not that many buffs for healing on Hunter. I wouldn't say it was particularly useful, and if you're running a Hunter, there are certainly better exotics to use, but if you feel like you want to try a healing build, this could be the basis. I'm not actually going to recommend it. There's definitely way better exotics for the Hunter. So 23 shards, tend to leave it unless you want to try your hand at something a bit different. Doesn't even look that good either. I mean, look at it. A bit plain Jane, isn't it, that one? Sorry if your name's Jane, by the way. That was an old statement. There we go. Not really much happening, is there, when you change the colour of it? Nope. Moving on, we have Eternal Warrior. This is a really cool looking Titan helmet, but not a really good Titan helmet. It looks like stone, in my opinion. I think that's stone. Looks stone. Gain an overshield when activating Fists of Havoc. Pretty self-explanatory, really. When you activate your super, you get an overshield, so you get, you know, more resilience to everything. Doesn't do anything more than that other than look cool. When you put a shader on it, let's have a quick look at some colours. Still stays pretty much stone, doesn't it? What about, here we go, Vanguard Unity. Yeah, you're keeping the stone colours everywhere. It's okay. Not really worth it unless you're doing a collection, so again, I'd leave that one. There's definitely plenty of ones for the Titan that are better than that one. Moving on, Skull of Diakarma. I can never say this right, you know. Zora's had this so many times in the past. Nova Bomb kills grants super energy. So unless you're running Void, this will be useless to you. You've got to run Void. Okay. It looks cool. It's definitely a really good looking helmet. I mean, that is a nice helmet. I'm sure anyone would agree. But you've got to run Void, so it's pretty limited, to be fair. It's not ideal. Let's just try some colours on it. No, it doesn't really change much, does it? Really change it all, does it? Still got the bone colour there, but cool looking. Again, I'd leave it. There's way better ones for your Warlock than this. Again, you've got your exotic Engram up here that you can buy. If you haven't got all these ticked, then you need to buy it to complete your collections, etc. And finally, yeah, a couple of you last week said, well, you didn't tell us what shader you were running, etc. So that seems to be a weekly thing now on the shaders for me to try a different one out. So I will very, very quickly show you. This week's shader is, okay, as you can see, I've got a dark theme. this week, really dark theme in fact, and the shader for this particular one is called Night's Chill. It's a cool looking theme, definitely not my normal bright colour scheme that I go for. So that's what it is, Night's Chill. It gives it a nice, if we just have a quick look at a weapon, it's got a nice sort of, there we go, I don't know, sort of engraved, or I don't know, it's like a nice tinge to it. So yeah, that's what I'm running this week, guys, and that's what I think you should buy. So one, there's the SUNSHOT, get the SUNSHOT, and other than that, if you're running the Warlock, like I say, you could always go for what I'm running, which is Lunafaction boots. They help you riffs for when you're doing events where you're going to be sort of like the team medic, if you like, but don't buy the one that he's currently got. So that's it, that's where we're at. It's a quick one today because the game's been really glitchy. Like I say, this is my fourth attempt in total to get this streamed for you. I don't know what's wrong with it, but it's not having fun time with things. Okay, thanks for watching, catch you again same time next week. Bye for now.